Hippothoon was born into a noble family in Eleusis, and his childhood was marked by tragedy and hardship. His father was killed in battle when he was just a young boy, leaving his family to fend for themselves. Despite these challenges, Hippothoon was determined to succeed and dedicated himself to studying politics and leadership. After the death of Cercyon, the previous king of Eleusis, Hippothoon was chosen to succeed him as the new ruler. He immediately set to work, implementing a series of reforms and initiatives to improve the lives of his people. He expanded the city's trade routes, built new roads and bridges, and established a fair and just legal system. Under his leadership, Eleusis flourished and became one of the wealthiest and most prosperous cities in Greece. Hippothoon was revered by his subjects, who saw him as a wise and just ruler who always had their best interests at heart. Despite his many achievements, Hippothoon was not without his enemies. There were several attempts on his life during his reign, but he managed to overcome them all through his cunning and bravery. Eventually, Hippothoon passed away, leaving behind a legacy that would continue to inspire generations to come. He was remembered as a hero and a legend, who had selflessly devoted his life to the service of his people. His tale remains one of the most beloved and enduring stories in all of Greek mythology. Hippothoon, an Eleusinian hero, was a well-known figure in ancient Greece due to his associations with the goddess Demeter and Triptolemus, who was credited with spreading the knowledge of agriculture across the world. However, Hippothoon's own story was equally fascinating. Legend has it that Hippothoon's mother, Elope, was buried alive by Cercyon, a notorious bandit. Her son, Hippothoon, was distraught and sought revenge. However, before he could achieve his goal, Poseidon intervened and transformed Elope into a beautiful spring that was named after her. Although Hippothoon was known for his association with Demeter, he was often mentioned alongside Eumolpus as a hero of Eleusis. Honorary decrees honoring their worship dated back to the 4th century BC. According to Pausanias, Hippothoon was also worshipped at a Heron that was dedicated to him by hereditarily assigned priests. This was a great honor, as only the most revered heroes were granted such a tribute. One of the most interesting details about Hippothoon was his role in hosting Demeter during her journey to find Persephone, who was abducted by Hades. Normally, Celeus was the king of Eleusis and it was customary for him to welcome the goddess. However, on this particular occasion, Hippothoon stepped in and provided hospitality to Demeter. This act of kindness and generosity earned him great respect and admiration among the people of Eleusis.